Merhaba arkadaşlar. Right. So this is the end of third week of Turkish 1, and I'm very glad that we were able to cover a lot of content and new words of Turkish 1. So I'm very proud of the quality of the work that you guys provided me so far. As you guys know, this is the Turkish 1 week 3, and I am gonna just put this video online like I do that previous weeks. You see, week 1 I have the video right here if you guys need to watch that again. Week 2 video is right here, week 2 summary video, and I'm about to put the week 3 video right here. So what did we learn during this week? Let's talk about that. So first of all, like I said, like always, you guys need to always refer to this one, Unit 1 General document, okay? So that's the most important document that you guys always need to open it while you guys are working on your Turkish assignments. So in this unit, we learned the greeting words, which are right here, okay? And we learned the most important question, and the answer of this unit was benim adım, and then senin adın ne? So for example, in my case, it will be benim adım Deniz, senin adın ne? My name is Deniz, what is your name? And then you need to answer this question by saying, my name is, like benim adım, okay? So this is the way to create your dialogue, by the way. Some of our assignments, you guys were supposed to be creating a dialogue, and this is the dialogue that you guys were supposed to be following. So hello is merhaba. So again merhaba, B person says merhaba, A person says senin adın ne, B person says benim adım Jacob, senin adın ne, and then A person says benim adım Adam, B person says memnun oldum, kendine iyi bak, and the A person says ben de memnun oldum, sen de kendine iyi bak, and görüşürüz, and finally hoşça kalın. Okay, so in this unit we also talked about the conjugation. You guys remember previous week we learned only benim and senin, and this time we learned new subjects. So you remember in Turkish, in order to say the complete sentences, after saying benim, which means my, you have to continue your sentences by adding at the end. So without adding these suffixes, you guys are not going to be able to have a complete sentence. For example, let's look at this example altogether. So you see we have the words ad, we have the word soyad, and the kitap, and arkadaş right here. So ad was name, soyad was last name, kitap was book, and arkadaş was friend, right? So in order to say my friend, you see benim is my, we have to say benim, then adding the word ad right here, and then right after that we have to finish our sentence by adding That's why we said benim adım. In order to say your name, you need to say senin, you see, and the word is ad, which means name, senin ad, and finally end your sentence by adding because without adding this suffix, you see, without adding this suffix, you cannot have the complete sentence. So the same thing with onun, which means his or her, as you can see. So you see we said benim adım, my name is, senin adın, your name, onun adı, which means his or her name, and then bizim, it means our. In order to say our something, we have to say bizim, and then adding the word, and then we have to add ımız, the suffix of ımız at the end, in order to say our something. So bizim adımız, our names, bizim soyadımız, our last names, bizim kitabımız, our book, bizim arkadaşımız, our friend, you see. And finally we have sizin. As you see, in Turkish we have two different yours. One is friendly, that's why I put this F here, and the other one is respectful, that's why I put this R here. So sizin adınız, that means your name, okay? So, and sizin soyadınız, your last name, sizin kitapınız, your book, and sizin arkadaşınız is your friend, okay? And finally, onların, it means their. In order to say their something, you need to say onların first. Then after putting the word here in this space, you have to add the suffix ları in order to say their something. Look at this, onların kitapları, their names, or onların soyadları, their last name, onların kitapları, that means their book, onların arkadaşları, their friends. Okay, and I just wanted to put this one more time here so you guys would see benim is my, and then in order to say complete sentence you need to say benim something and then senin is your. After saying senin, after adding the word here, you have to complete your sentence by adding ın. Onun ends with ı, bizim ends with ımız, sizin ends with ınız, and onların ends with ları. Okay? So in this unit also we learned the new words, the alphabet. Okay? So these are our new words. In order to find, you see, like, even though I gave you the Turkish and English meanings side by side, so you guys can see this in your, you see Turkish alphabet new words. It's a material in your week, and then it's a Google slide, so you guys can watch, you guys can look at these this right here. So you guys can look at this presentation by going into this presentation. You see Türk alfabesi, that means Turkish alphabet, and it says yeni kelimeler, which means new words. The first one is arkadaş, which is friend. Bebek is baby. Ceket is jacket. Çay is tea. Defter is notebook. Ev is home. Fırın, it means oven. Gözlük is glasses. Harita is map. Işık is light. İlaç is medicine. Jet is jet. Kalem is pencil or pen. Limon is lemon. Masa is table. Nar is pomegranate. Okul is school. Öğretmen is teacher. Pantolon is pants. Resim is picture. Sınıf is class. Şeker is candy. Telefon is phone or telephone. Uçak is plane. Üzüm is grapes. Valiz is luggage. Yatak is bed. And zeytin is olives. So you see you have this presentation in your Google Classroom, which is here, Turkish alphabet new words, but you still have the words here in Unit 1 General 1. You see, if you go all the way down here, you would see the words here, again, one more time, with their Turkish and English meanings. So you see A as in arkadaş, it means friend. B as in bebek, it means baby. J as in jacket and jacket. So it goes on and on. So you see, we learned how to conjugate the words previously. Now we are going to be conjugating these words in sentences. I kind of gave you this example. You see, we already did friend before. We have tea here, we have bed here, we have class. So for example, the word class. Let's try to, conjugate together. What was the word class? So look at here. It's right here, class. Oh, right here. You see, sınıf. S-I-N-I-F, right? So I'm gonna write here, benim sınıf, of course with no dot on the I's. You see, all of them get sınıf, all right? Sınıf, sınıf, again another sınıf, right? Because we are conjugating the word classroom. So now we have benim sınıf. It is not completed. You have to have the suffix at the end because you started your sentence by saying benim. You have to end your sentence by adding right? You see, because we started by saying benim. So now I will say benim sınıf So senin sınıf, what are you gonna say? Yes, you will say senin sınıf Onun sınıf, what was the suffix for onun? It's just right? So that means onun sınıf Bizim sınıf, what's the suffix for bizim? Let's go back here. Bizim sınıfımız. You see? So I'm gonna just say bizim sınıfımız. Okay? And then it's not onların, it's supposed to be sizin. There is a mistake here, sorry. So sizin sınıf, the suffix for that, sizin sınıfınız, right? Sizin sınıfınız. And finally, their class, okay? Their class is gonna be onların sınıfları, right? There you go. Onların sınıfları. So this is what you guys what we learned throughout this week. So then you had some assignments. You see, you had Monday conjugation practice, you had Tuesday class activity, you had Wednesday, and finally today, for example Friday, you had this work. What you need to do is very simple. You see, it says please write the meanings of the words and sentences in Turkish. Look, it says my. What was my? Benim, right? Look at this. In order to find it, go here. You see, my means benim. You see, your means senin. That's what I ask in this question. Your means senin, right? His or her is onun. Our is bizim. Your is sizin. And their is onların. So like I just conjugated the first word, benim yatakım, my bed. You need to do the same thing for the rest of the subjects, like your bed, his bed, our bed, your bed, and their bed. Okay, and you will do the same thing for class. We just did class together. You remember? It's right here. You see, we just did class, so you can definitely refer to this one. And then when you're done with that, finish the tea, my tea, your tea, and his tea, like that. Okay, benim çayım. Okay, so that's it. Please do your assignments. Please submit your assignments on time. I will be able to grade your assignments and return it back to you guys. All right, you guys have a great weekend. Bye.